What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are doing a crate challenge here, and we're going to be running what feels like a pretty good deck overall right now for Nod. Nod obviously has a big issue with the anti-infantry, where Nod definitely struggles to clear a lot of infantry at this point in time. They don't really have a strong unit such as the Razorback, so it's a little bit of a struggle for Nod right now to be killing a lot of stuff infantry-wise. So Flame is probably one of the better options to deal with anti-infantry, and then so we're just kind of going to be pairing Flame with bikes and tank and stank. So we have that progression there. So somebody high on ladder as well does run this deck, but they run it with Oxanna instead of Kane. They are, a much better tank player than I am. I'm not great with tanks, so I much prefer to use Kane, and Kane's emotes are great. So this kind of gives you out to stuff like Predator Tank, because if you're not using Kane for Predator Tank, you're kind of dead. You can also swap the Scorpion tank here for Shade as well, although that does make you a bit lighter on the battlefield. So it doesn't really feel very powerful in comparison to the Scorpion tank. So you can kind of experiment if you'd like to with, playing Shade instead of Scorpion, but I would much prefer to have Scorpion there. So let's give it a shot. Great challenge. So this is a 10-game run, and there's only one map. It's Battlefield. So we have Prime Kane placement for the tower if we do need it, but I mean we're just gonna try to do, Flame into bike, Flame and then tank, and then Flame and stank. Whatever the combo needs to be. Kind of reminiscent of Fnatic stank days, but obviously not as strong as it once was because of the stank not being able to one-shot pitbulls and bikes anymore. So let's give it a shot here. So we're just gonna make Harv and then open Wheel, and then we kind of take a look and see what we go from there. So this is kind of also like good strategy practice in regards to just having like an overall, deck composition. So this deck is essentially like predicated on having the flames. Just gonna push this up here. So let me kill it. So we'll get our first flame out here. So yeah, I mean this deck kind of just runs on making flames. That's really all it comes down to. And then we just kind of see what he makes for their anti-infantry. So yeah, I mean against GDI it's definitely going to be, kind of a struggle. But we'll see here. I was going to say he might make an Orca, but didn't. Alright. Trapped here. Actually, we need to move the Flamer. So that's what we're going to do. This flame is not shooting very well. There you go. Now it's going. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where he's going here. I think we can kill this. Maybe? No. Yep, because he didn't shoot that sixth one. Or sorry, he didn't shoot that fourth bullet. If he shot the fourth bullet, then he would have killed one model, and then we would have lost the model, and then he would have drove away, which would have been very sad, but he didn't. He drove away, and then so he ended up punished. So yeah, I mean, you can see. Oh, I mean, I don't know about making Ren here, but so we just have the other. Another flame flame trooper here, just to kind of, I mean, whatever. We're gonna go. We're just gonna make another one here. And I mean, we're just gonna win the game here, I guess. Maybe. Well, he's not gonna get on the pads, it looks like. So yes, we are in fact gonna win. All right, so yeah, I mean this. In terms of deck composition, right? You really got to focus on. So your deck, your power level of this deck here is going to be the flames, and then what your, matchy or you know, supporting unit is going to be with the flame, right? So the flame takes care of all the infantry. Then you have bikes, which are good, and then you can have the tank. So if it's like a pit bull, multiple pit bulls, or anything else like that, any like Shatterer, Rhino, Buggy, then you're going to be using a tank, right? So um, that's kind of our deck composition here to kind of get our power level and playing to our strengths for this deck. Let's just shoot that. That's kind of wild. Oh, I was gonna say I actually don't want him to. All right, I offer you this. So we're just gonna kind of. Oh, I should actually shut the top one there. He hasn't made anything yet. There's another bike. I think he actually made a Harv is what he did there, right? He made it. He went double Harv, like for sure. That's what happened there. That's why we didn't see a unit. This is like absolutely silly to make a stank here versus the shade, but we are gonna do it. Let's see what he does here. He does nothing. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna drive this through. There you go. Finally. Our defensive bike wins there. Ooh. Like, yeah, you should technically be making like a laser or something, right? Oh, no. For a shade, like making a stank is just so silly. I kind of feel like there's going to be tech or something here, because all he made is bikes and that shade, so... There you go. Oh, yep. Well, sure. Yeah. Cool. No Kane needed. And we didn't even need a flame, because he didn't even make any infantry. So, that was just a War Factory game for Nod, which is their, specialty, kinda. Alright, match 3. So this is actually a rematch of the last match. I'm pretty sure this is the same guy. Bad Bob. So we're just going to open bikes this time straight up because we know that he opened wheels last time. He might do the same. We'll see. It's nice to just vary your... Oh, there you go. Yep, bike rush. Actually, I should shoot this one so it doesn't take too many volleys here. I feel like he was doing like Avatar or something, right? Because there was like triple air. Well, there was the Venom and then there was the Shade. So we could be aggro here and just make a tank or something, but okay. I mean, typically I wouldn't say like overcommitting to bikes here, but because we know what he did last time, like he didn't make any infantry, right? Alrighty, well. Surely he has a harvester by now? Maybe two. Well, I don't think so. So you only need one unit on the pad here. Let's see. There is no harvester. Unlucky. I guess we'll just make a tank here and then... Alright, I mean, this is just like a surrender at this point. I mean, I don't fault him for surrendering here if he does. No. Still wants to play it out somehow, some way. Oh, even those bikes on the pad got him. Look at that. Sad stank noises. Not kill a whole bike squad. Alright. So we got GDI here. We got strong arm. So the strong arm can kind of cock block us here. The strong arm can go where the turret can go in the optimal position. And it can go here, it can go here, and it can go here. So, I mean, let's see if we do need Kane. If we don't need Kane, then there's no point in playing Kane, but, I mean, Kane lives, right? He might go... Oh, he's going air tower? What's he going to make? I wonder. I'm actually just going to go Stank first. Because it's air, he might make it an Orca here, actually, so... I'm going to do this. He does make Orca, what do you know? Surrender? Alright, cool. Alright, we're up against Solomon here. Solomon might be a little tough, right? Maybe. If he has enough money for like an ion cannon, if we drop a obelisk, then, you know, kind of screws us, but we'll see how the game goes. So this is kind of an internal debate that I've had with myself about this deck, because it's only 2 buildings, right? So because it's only 2 buildings, I almost feel like it should be okay to stall. Or sorry, it should be okay to charge here. Alright. We're gonna move into the pads here. So we just do this, hide from his little MLRS here. He moves it now. This is going to be dangerous for us because it's double vehicle, right? So we definitely need to like mix in some... Oh, what is this deck right here? Making this tank actually was not good. This kind of screws us. So we need to like tank a shot here, really. That's what needs to happen. Oh. Alright, we need to do... Okay, I mean, sure. It probably just need to be like flames and bikes, right? That's kind of what it needs to be. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? So we're just going to chip this here. Oh, wow. Oh my god, double. Oh, this is actually going to be really sketchy. Oh shoot, I misclicked. Rip. I mean, he kills the thing anyway, right? So, yeah, MLRS is really tough. So that's why you kind of need to, I don't know, be in a like really good position here. So that's what I'm saying, right? So, GDI Fortress type decks like that with MLRS, that's where playing a tank is really tough. and that's where you hope that Kane kind of clears the stuff for you. But yeah, I mean, you were able to clear one MLRS, but then he had Gren, Sniper on top of that too. So the Gren for sure is like really, really tough for Nod. Like Gren and Mutant right now is really, really tough. We get this. I don't think it shoots again. It doesn't shoot again. Awesome. I'm gonna go bike here, so we're just gonna go into this tank. And then now we should have enough for whatever's happening here. He's a little late with these lasers here. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. I don't know what the hell happened. Chem Warrior. Oh, this is a Jade player actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Now you're gonna make a wheel. Ooh. That did not end well for him. Alright, well, through the leg, we made it. We have Sure. Unknown if this is the Sure of 600 accounts lore. Maybe? Although we would usually play like no harm MG, so I don't really know what this is right now. But we're gonna play it out here. Let's see what we got. The bike. So you know what that means. We're gonna make a tank. Mutant. I'm just gonna kill this. Alright, Mutant Chuggy here. Especially is gonna make a bike support. I mean, if he wants this one-man squad on the Harvester, be my guest. You might kill it like by the time the game ends, maybe? I don't know. There's a Giga Cannon. I'm just gonna make a stank for it. We don't even like need to really make it, like we can just make a laser here, right? Alrighty, well. Kane lives, baby. Fun stuff. Alright. So we're up against McNeil here. Kane cries in a McNeil trap, by the way, for those that are not aware. When you McNeil trap a Kane, it is just very sad. Like, you know, when you go out to the club on a Friday night and your shit don't work after a night of drinking, Yeah, that's oh, he killed it. No. Oh, look at that retarget. Oh, shout out this dude right here. Huh? So we're gonna make a tank here. We're gonna shoot this just to get some chip damage started, and then we gotta make more flamers here. It looks like. So we just kind of have to like block this. We have 3 flame troopers here, by the way. Might have gone a little overkill on the anti-infantry, but I wonder. Actually, oh, he killed it! Wow, that's so good, actually. That's a Razorback. Actually, need to like hide this. All right, so we wanted to shoot the Razorback there instead of the. So this is just going to be a what's it called game. All right, cool. You can get on the pad. Nope, you cannot get on the pad. We win. Hooray. No Kane Tower needed. Alrighty. I'll go again. Same opponent, I believe. They've just switched their faction to now play Nod. Let's take a look, shall we? Yeah. Open lasers. I don't know if we kill. Oh, never mind. He retargeted. Rip. Wheels. What do you mean wheels for? It's a very, very interesting play right here. I mean, we just make wheels ourselves, so. Guys just playing like the same stuff, but like both factions here. Like, I don't really. Oh, he's playing Oxanna. Oh, he walked into a 2-on-1. Rip. Alright. Well, good thing for us because we need to make tanks for the bounty here. Oh, you pooper! You got 2 shots off on me. God damn it. Alright, time to put my tank more in action here. So we're up 2 tanks right now, I do believe. This boost is kind of crazy, actually. Yeah. This wheel might kill the thing, though. I mean, we're just gonna keep making tanks here, so. Cool. That's the sadness of a tank war. If you're like playing a tank war and then you fall behind on tanks, it'll be really hard to catch back up. So that's why Kane is there as kind of an out. If you're like, not super great at tanks, you fall behind, then you just kind of like make lasers and flame and then pray. You can get to 110 to kind of get your stuff back. Take out some tanks and then kind of try to reestablish yourself on the battlefield. Alright, so we got one more game here, and we lost the one with the MLRS Grand Sniper. That's like a super, I feel like that's like a super hard counter, right? Kane and Scorpion tank. I was about to say, there really shouldn't be like super long delay because we're not 9-0. I'm pretty sure this is Detaz, is it not? If we end up winning, then I'll just surrender to him. Oh, a bit laggy. Oh, what is this boost? That's kind of a crazy boost right there. Is this like his mammoth deck or whatever? So we're just gonna do this. So this might be a good time for Kane. I'm gonna try to chip this. Doesn't die. I mean, I don't really wanna. The only real worry here is, oops, I might give him enough for like tech unit, right? Alright, we'll give it to him. I'm sure he was playing Mammoth, because he always does. That's like his favorite thing. Alright, well, there you go. 9-1. Yeah, I mean, overall, pretty good. We just had issues like tech switching into that MLRS deck with Grand and Sniper, and then just trying to catch up. I mean, Sniper is definitely tricky for this deck too, right? Because we don't have any flying. Like, we don't have a Venom or something to kind of chase down a Sniper, so we have to really, like, break down a blocker, right? So a Gren in front of a Sniper, you would just need to kind of spam flames, and then by the time you, like, make all these flames, then it's like the Snipers are, like, chipping at your flames, so... Yeah. Overall, I think the deck is pretty good. I am probably going to be running this on ladder for the foreseeable future. Probably switching up shade and stuff like that for the tank every once in a while just to kind of vary things, but there you go. Thumbs up. See you next time.